Packers, Broncos coming up on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team?
I
know. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think there's no doubt about it. The offensive line's a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Aaron Rodgers way down the field. Rodgers over to Nelson.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Ends up picking up 3 yards. As we take a look at the offense, Eddie Lacy is a massive man. Very difficult to bring down with just one tackler.
Green Bay was looking for some toughness on the offensive side. My gosh, they find it with Eddie Lacy. What a year he had in 2013. You don't have to make a hole for him. If there's nothing there, he'll run a few people over and get you some yards.
Inside the 20 now at the 19.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
They bring in the extra tight end.
Rodgers got what a first series touchdown. Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, I know. There's a long way to go. There's no doubt it. But you gotta like your situation and the feel that your football team has, getting that score and being on top.
Driving extra point is good. Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. And he'll start his return.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Broncos come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. The reception by Sanders. Sanders is tackled down at the 36. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just
ball is out.
They recover their own fumble. Tackles made.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times, it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
And Perry in on the tackle.
This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up.
Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Reaches out and grabs it.
Fowler's brought down at the 21.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. From the gun. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
And it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, a tie game going into the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close. And this one has the looks of that.
Montgomery is going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Packers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
And that's Talib, who almost came away with a pick. And here's a look at the defensive unit that'll be looking to halt this offense today. Rodgers by himself in the backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun.
Jordy Nelson with the grab. It's third down coming up.
Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has Nelson. Nelson's tackled down at the 50.
This play set up by the long gainer.
From the gun, Rodgers.
Malik Jackson chases him down.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Talib was in the vicinity.
It'll be third down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Packers come to the line. First down marker at the 40. And it falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Let's see what he can do here. Barrels ahead. Gains 11. The Broncos offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it. And they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
Second down, even after the completion. Press coverage all the way.
Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think it's going to, we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Manning 6 for 6 now with that completion. From the gun. Intercepted. We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
The Packers walk to the line. Tie game. The score's 7-7. First down at the 34.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Rodgers alone in the backfield. Rodgers from the shotgun.
Intercepted.
Maybe that pick will be a momentum builder for this team at the start of the second.
Well, I know the offensive coordinator sitting over there going, I sure hope so. So he's not happy the way his team has played on the offensive side so far. Give him a play, catch the defense by surprise, and get this lead.
First down at the 21. The catch is made by Emmanuel Sanders. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7. Manning's setting up now in the pistol. Here's Sanders. Gains 5. The Broncos have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. Sanders has been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. Perry's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Packers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Able to reach up and grab it. What a job by the receiver, climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain, that is a new one. What a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more courage.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Following that completion, second and short. The Broncos break huddle and show a jumbo look. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Sanders is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Emmanuel Sanders has the catch. After the pass play, gain 7. Second and 3 on the way.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Manning's got it in the gun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Manning's going to take it from the gun. And Daniels has got the catch and the first.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Marching down the field and taking their time. First and 10. And it's in the hands of Emmanuel Sanders.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Coming to the line at the 3. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
It's Cobb returning here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Packers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
But it falls incomplete. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. He'll take it from the 4. And he'll step out. That return's good for about 21. The Broncos take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
2 tight ends on the field here. They'll go Brown. Burnett's all over the ball carrier.
The Packers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Manning out of the gun. Sanders got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. 1st and 10. Handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Anderson's met after a gain of 8.
The Broncos offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
For about 4.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Packers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. He's going to get another carry. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs, and you don't fumble the football. I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They need to get the playoff. Here's another handoff. And that's Raji in on the stop.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd down and 7. Throws the pass. And pick up about 4. The Broncos have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Manning's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The Packers will use a timeout here early in the second half. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Manning on the sneak.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Double tight end formation. Takes another handoff. Slashes to the left side. Touchdown. What a run. I wonder what the strategy is, Phil, with more than a quarter to go, because that last score puts this game virtually out of reach.
Well, I know this. The strategy on the losing side is show some courage and show some toughness. Let's change what's going on here so far. It's not too late. It's getting tough, but it's not too late. We can find a way to win this game.
It'll be a touchback. The Packers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Lacy, a solo back set. First down at the 20.
Going for the deep ball.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Broncos could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
2nd and 1 on the way. The Broncos will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th.
And here we have 2nd down.
The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Broncos have it at the 39. Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd down, 3 to go.
Anderson's handed the football.
Be on the other side of the 50 after this play. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
1st down and 10. Staying with the running game on 1st down. Keeps his legs moving. Gains 17.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Now 1st and 10. They'll run it with him again.
Line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Ronnie Hillman makes the catch. Third and 10 coming up. The Broncos take it from the 23.
Looking to go down the field here.
A 40-yard field goal attempt coming up.
No good. No good.
So many times when you see these field goal kickers missing, it's just about mechanics. What was it? Were the steps wrong? Did he plant his foot in the right spot? And you got to hit that football in the perfect spot, too. A little bit of everything went wrong that time.
The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. The Packers will take the snap from the 30.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Time for the hurry-up offense. Airing it out, but it's incomplete. 2 minutes to go in the second half. This is a big third down snap. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Rodgers sends it to Lacy. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Incompletion on that hurried throw. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second down and 10. And the pass goes incomplete. Ward in on the coverage. Huge third and long coming up, and they're certainly in four-down territory as well.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Launches it down the field. With the contact, the ball comes out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Rodgers going to take off with it. Launching it deep. The Packers turn the ball over on downs. Here they come to the 41-yard line. First down at the 41. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put two hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds.
The Broncos have it at the 39. And it's Clay Matthews in on the play.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
The Broncos from the 37. Sanders is going to pull in. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
The Broncos for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Excellent coverage down the field and in a hurry, and they stop the returner right away. The Packers come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's it. You know, Jim, these are tough moments, and once you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance and throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver, and just get this game over with. If you're defensive back in the NFL now, you got to be alert for the deep passes down the field. because not only do you got to play it well, you got to make sure you don't have pass interference.
Looking long. And it's incomplete.
Well, it's third and long. I'd just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Hundley is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it falls incomplete.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Looking across the middle.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
The Packers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
One more snap and we can call it a day. Takes a knee. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
I have been crazy.